The government has initiated expenditure control measures in efforts aimed at cutting wastage of public resources, including a more thorough scrutiny of government officials' overseas trips. Acting Treasury CS Ukur Yattani told the budget preparation for the year 2020-2021 forum that the government will not allow non-core spending, but assured these would not affect the development agenda, as all spending must be accompanied with supporting documents.
The sector working groups will be required to ensure that all new projects are adequately prepared, appraised, and approved by the Cabinet before prioritization and resource allocation.
He said the new measures are informed by the previous financial year, where the intended performance was below target on account of revenue shortfall and rising expenditure pressures.
The financial year 2020-21 budget will be prepared against a background of a subdued global growth. According to the latest IMF forecast, global growth is projected at 3.2% in 2019, though slightly expected to pick up to 3.5% in 2020. In order to contain the resultant fiscal gap, we have initiated a number of revenue and expenditure measures in line with our fiscal consolidation plan.
The government targets to reduce the fiscal deficit from 7.7% in the last financial year to 5.6% of GDP in the current financial year. This is expected to be slashed to 4.8% of GDP in the next financial year and to 3.5% of GDP by the year 2022-2023.
We expect budget deficit to reduce to 3.5% of GDP in 2022-2023 from a high figure of 7.7% of the GDP in 2018-2019.
The acting Treasury Cabinet Secretary has directed all accounting officers and sector working groups to work with the available budget, noting that no additional funding will be availed. Betty Kiptum, Channel 1 Business.